A gem disappears from a locked room. I smell the rotten and distasteful stench of a crime, which means it's detective time! Now, if somebody did steal it, the main suspect would have to be Mr. Shaw. I suggest we investigate his actions first.
If I've told you once, I've told you 1,000,000 times, Captain. I would never think of stealing it.
It's got to be him. Look, I know the camera blacked out for a second, but I'm sure he stole it.
We performed a thorough search of all of his belongings, but the fact remains the Eye of Leopard wasn't anywhere to be found.
He must have hidden it somewhere then. Let's go and look. Yeah.
Hold it right there!
Huh?
There's no doubt Mr. Shaw wanted the Eye of Leopard.
As I've said before, I have no intention of selling it to you.
But Mrs. Ripple, I beg you to reconsider.
That's my answer. Please leave.
Huh? All right then. But don't forget I'm known as the Carvana of the gem-collecting world. Once I have my eye on something, it will be mine.
So that means he must have stolen it. Yes, that is a logical assumption. But does that guarantee the assumption is accurate?
The gem briefcase was wide open by the time I entered the room. The Eye of Leopard was already gone by then. Believe me.
Then you figured out who really did it, right?
Elementary. As you all know, Mrs. Ripple's gem, the Eye of Leopard, disappeared from her cabin. I, connoisseur Detective Cilan, will explain how it happened and unravel the mystery that took place inside that locked room. So now, if you'll follow along, I discovered a water spot. It was on the carpet in Mrs. Ripple's room, and the spot came from a Pokémon. A Pokémon that can use a water type or an ice type move. Any idea who, Teak?
How would I know? I do have a Vanillite. I admit it. But what does that have to do with anything? I was battling in the final round when all this happened.
That's true, but the Pokémon you used in the final round was Galvantula and not Vanillite. You also intentionally caused the blackout when Galvantula used Thunderbolt. Am I right? By entering the Marine Cup tournament, you gave yourself an alibi. Meanwhile, your Vanillite simply sneaked into Mrs. Ripple's room and proceeded to steal the Eye of Leopard. This mystery has been solved. We know the gem thief, and it's Teak!
Your skills at being a detective are impressive.
There's no mystery in the world that can't be solved. And this is no exception.
Because every puzzle has an answer.